So it's actually happened. Exploration mode is here. I was in the process of wrapping up my survival world. I actually just filmed maybe a couple of episodes trying to wrap that up so I can go back to doing a bit of online stuff. That's not what we wanted. What we want is new world, custom world, and then over here you got the normal selections. Then you've got infinite low density, normal density. You can just pause the screen if you want to see. So normal, large, extreme, still says the same things, but infinite high density. So we're going to go for infinite normal density. Won't bother with any mods just for the moment. We'll just see how it goes with the standard skybox. And we're going to have cargo ship, blah blah blah. Permadeath, yeah. Whatever. Auto healing, no, we'll take permadeath off. Okay. We won't do trash auto removal just for the moment. Max objects. Yeah, we'll keep about 200. Survival, not realistic. Let's do ×3 for a moment. And we're going to pick... Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to pick one of the scenarios. I'm just going to go with that. So it's my very first look at an infinite Space Engineers. With all kinds of little goodies. We'll fly along for... Probably make this a 15-minute episode. I'll just fly along and just cut to a few things that I find. Maybe take a look at a few of the asteroids for you. So right, we've spawned at a base. We're just gonna take the fighter ship, see what we can find. But this is an infinite world, so we don't know what we're gonna find. Let's just power it up. Power is critical, yeah. One thing I'll immediately notice is it is faster. The whole game seems to be less laggy. Let's get up to about 70, 80. Just keep flying in a straight line and just in a random direction and just see what we can see. So you can already see a couple up there. Respectable distance. We'll see if we can see a few ships maybe. Yeah, it already looks busier. Looking at is just see something over there that just didn't match an asteroid. A bit faster. Some things are going to shoot us, apparently. Just like always. Which is good. be an asteroid, could be something else. I'm not really worried about them, and I could set my antenna on base to maximum, but I'm never going back there. This is just a complete and utter test of a new procedural system. Yeah, you definitely get a sense that there's stuff out there. You know, there's bits moving against the background of space. Lots of bits. Much more than before here. They don't need them stupid. I do like this skybox now. They don't need that stupid background of random asteroids. Yeah, there's a very real sense that there's things out here now. I can imagine a lot of YouTube scenarios starting with someone whizzing off in a fighter, escaping from somewhere. I think we turned around a little bit too much. Yeah, I'll keep filming and I'll just cut to when we find something. I talk insane ramblings. Might be worth checking a few of the asteroids as well. See, something keeps blinking in and out over there. I want to find a ship, preferably, or a base. Asteroid or ship. Yeah, everyone's going to be playing the asteroid or ship game. Yeah, Space Engineers loves packing those little sub-games in. Like the rotation game, that's a good one. Not having to sort out some sort of complicated puzzle. There's bits of stuff moving all over the place. Background is constantly... I'm not sure how it would be on a 32-bit system. But it is much quicker. Everything is great. Wow, this is Christmas. The best Christmas I've had in a long time, to be honest. I mean, if you do this on a multiplayer, this would be amazing. Theoretically, just one server could hold hundreds of people running around doing their own shit. Now what we really need is a zoom function. You know, I've no idea how far I went from my start base, or even in which direction. I'm not even taking any notice. Mad Mike, a lone starship pilot, patrolling the galaxy. I ain't seen no bloody ships though. Wow, look, there's stuff everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a flashing dot. That could be a ship. No, bravo, man, bravo. Actually feels... wow, actually, you know, you see things moving in the distance. It actually feels like you're in a big... wide world, how it should be. It doesn't feel like that's a backdrop anymore. It's changed the whole way it just feels. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Marek, you're a genius, mate, and releasing it on Christmas. Wow, what a move. Yeah, so this is kind of typical of the new asteroid fields. Very weird, smashed up looking. Yeah, and apparently until you change the physics, they don't really exist. Until you actually touch them or interact with them in some way. Which is why it's so smooth. This is unbelievably smooth compared to how it used to be. That is so beautiful. That amazing. Yeah, it feels like I'm playing Elite or something now. It don't even... I've flown for ages, it doesn't even feel like Space Engineers anymore. Not come across anything yet though. But some of the asteroids have been fantastic. I think they've still got the traditional cargo ships in. Someone was on mushrooms when they made that. Happy Giant Hollow Mushroom. Everywhere I look I see little dots moving, little things moving. Yeah, I think if you lost your main base in one of these worlds, in one of these worlds, you would seriously have trouble finding it again, because it's not like you can even see a discrete cluster of asteroids moving against the background. Everything's moving. That is one weird looking donut. It's like a mother duck. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, duck hunting season is open. What it needs is a beak. More donuts, Jesus Christ. This is Homer world. Ooh, donuts. I'm hungry. Not sure, I think I might have revamped the sound a little bit as well. Yeah, so lots of donuts. Lots of donuts. Lots of little twinkling lights. Yeah, see, it was perspective. That wasn't right next to that asteroid at all. It's miles in the distance. Oh my god. How in hell's name? Yeah, someone mentioned on the forum they found a couple of ships by watching for little twinkling lights, but to me they've all turned out to be asteroids, even the twinkling ones. So that's not a particularly reliable method. I think the guy just got lucky. Yeah, apparently if we fly at 104 meters per second across this universe, it will take us 522 years of real time to actually get all the way across. Pretty much does make it infinite. Kind of like a Minecraft universe now, where you could literally go for your lifetime in any one direction, unless you were sprinting and time skipping or whatever. It's just going to take so long to get there. Yeah, stuff everywhere. I love it, I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. So I'm not going to turn around and head for that twinkling light, because I swear that was where that asteroid was. Come on. Give me something, guys. Give me something. Work with me here. It makes a very real possibility of antenna relays and all sorts of stuff completely viable now. I mean, PvP servers are going to be so awesome. None of this need to keep pasting in asteroids. Yeah, apparently a lot of the things are going to be found near to asteroids, so there won't be so much floating in infinite space. They'll be not far away from some asteroid or other. There's potentially something on that asteroid down there. The way LOD keeps going in and out, it could just be hollow. That is weird looking. So approaching the Death Star. That's no moon, that's your mama. No, just another donut with something else like a giant mouth. Ugh. Marek, I think you've been keeping your developers locked up a bit too long. Well, adios, mouth. I think the reason that's showing up yellow is that that's made of gold. A gold ball going in someone's mouth. There you go, Marek. Sort it out. Yeah, very nice. Just fly on for another 10-15 minutes or so. See what we can find. Of course, we're going to need to, if we were just sort of doing this survival and we were in an escape pod, for instance, you would need to come across a ship or something, or you run out of uranium. Oh, how thrilling. Asteroid, asteroid. Feels absolutely packed. It feels like it should. It actually feels like it should. It feels exactly like it should. You're seeing things much further away. I mean, Christ, you get things out of 4 kilometers in the last version of Space Engineers, and you know, you'd be lucky if you saw a dot. You're actually seeing these asteroids quite some distance away. Some of them are huge. And if they use this new system, there's no reason you can't have a planet now, because it only gets rendered or put into the game world when you actually physically interact with it. In other words, you could land on a planet, and until you land and start digging in that planet, the planet isn't really there, so it's not in memory. It's actually not in RAM. It's just purely a visual thing. Noise, I think they called it. Which is amazing. So yeah, now planets are entirely possible. You could land on a planet and dig down, make a little base, and that would just be a discrete item that would go into RAM as normal, as you went like when you build normally. But the rest of your the planet wouldn't exist, wouldn't even be in RAM, so therefore not rendered as polygons. Not in your RAM, not going to be a problem, because RAM issues were why we couldn't have planets. So yeah, Marek, think about that. Or have you already, mate? I personally think he's already thought it through. I think sooner or later we're going to get some rather large asteroids to land on, at least moon-sized ones. And all you need to do is have a sun with a certain radius around it, that if you go inside that radius you get sucked in and destroyed, and you can happily go round it, and you've got yourself a solar system, and so on and so on. And then warp drives, Marek? Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere. You don't even know where to go. I'm just trolling around hoping to find a ship before long. So far, no luck. Yeah, apparently they're going to bring back the ability to use crafted asteroids, which would be good because I've got a map that's at the moment completely ruined by what they've done to the ore ratios. Vector, bit of a vector change here. Vector. It's a vector. Roger. I've got space madness. I'm flying around out here too long. That's weird looking. So that's a bit regular. Bit too regular for my liking. Let's investigate. Yeah, so space scouting. Boring, but someone's got to do it. So far, no signs of life, but it fucking looks amazing. Oh my god, you actually, ooh, it's almost chilly. You actually feel like, oh my god, there's so much out there. It feels infinite. It really does. That backdrop just doesn't feel like it used to. It feels like it's the emptiness of space now. That's an absolute quantum leap. That asteroid looks like it's got something in it. That's square. Get square asteroids. And that's looking more like it actually is an asteroid. God damn you. No, I'm just trying too hard to find stuff. I mean, if you were going to just troll about in survival, you probably wouldn't keep steering here, there and everywhere. Just wanted to find at least one ship. Yeah, now all we need is radar. We really need radar now. Long range radar. Something that can just, I don't even care if it's a separate little screen with a little green screen thing that goes around that just gives me an idea of what's high metal content and what's just an asteroid, what's stone, what's a ship. I know ships will still move against the background. So that's one good way of finding them, and cargo ships will still spawn. I just haven't seen one yet. Maybe I've got to sit still for a few minutes. There's that duck asteroid again. It's not the same one, by the way. It was quite some time ago. In God knows whatever direction. Maybe you'll be able to use the stars now. Yeah, because some constellations actually look like they're fairly fixed against the background. So, yeah, astral navigation could become a real thing now. Whack, whack. Yeah, come on, seriously, Merrick. Did Duck Dynasty pay you to put that in? But yeah, they really are looking good. I mean, if I'd have flown past one before at 104 meters per second, I would not have got 25-30 frames. So that's an improvement. Yeah, this is amazing. This is, you know, I might fly for a while before I find a ship, but you know, maybe when I do Diary of a Space Pirate continuation or whatever, series 2, we'll just fly and we'll see what we can find in this big wide world. Just pull up for a sec. Meteors are on, so although I haven't seen any meteor showers for a bit, maybe you've got to sit put for a bit. I'm going to wrap this up anyway. I've been flying for best part of an hour or so now, a couple of hours maybe. I haven't seen a ship, but it certainly feels like I've been somewhere. It actually feels like I've gone somewhere. It really, really does.